नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु दन्वणे भावुभ्यामुत ते नमः। याद इषु शिवदमा शिवं बभूव धेदनुः। शिवा सरव्याया तव दयानो रुद्रमृदया। यादे रुद्र शिवा तनूरघोरा पापकाशिनी। तया नस्तनुवा सन्तमया गिरिसन्ताभिचाकसीः। यामिषुं गिरिसन्तहस्ते बिभर्षस्तवे। शिवां गिरित्रतां कुरु माहिगुंसि पुरुषं जगत्। शिवेन वचसा त्वा गिरिसाच्चा वदामसि। यदा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगं सुमना असत्। अद्य वोचदधिवक्ता प्रथमो दैव्योऽभिषक्। अहीगश्च सर्वा आजम्बयन् सर्वा आश्च यातु धान्यः। असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उद बभ्रुः सुमङ्गलः। ये चेमागं रुद्रा अभितो दिक्षु श्रिता सहस्रशो वैशागं हेदईमहि। असव्यो वसर्पदि नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः। उदैनं गोपा अरसन्नरसन्नुदहार्यः। उदैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृदयातिनः। नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मेदुषे। अतो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः। प्रमुञ्च धन्वनस्त्व उभयोराग्नियोर्याम्। याश्च ते हस्त इषवः पराता भगवो वप। अवतत्य धनुष्वगं सहस्राक्ष सदी सुदी। निसीर्य सल्यानामुखा शिवोणः सुमना भव। विज्यं धनुःकपर्दिनो विसल्यो बाणवागम् उत। अनेसन्न शेषव आभुरस्य निषङ्गदिः। या देहेदिर्मीदुष्टमहस्ते बभूव ते धनुः। तयास्मान् विश्वतस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुजा। नमस्ते अश्वायुधायानातताय धृष्णवे। उभाभ्यां मुत ते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव दण्ड्वनि। परिते दण्ड्वनो हेदिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वतः। अतो य इषुतिष्ठ वारे अस्मन्निदेहितम्। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ हर 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 ॐ। नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमः ताम्राय चारुणाय च नमः संगाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वदाय च दूरे वदाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हणीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः संभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमस्तीर्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोतरणाय च नमः आधार्याय च लाज्ञाय च नमः षष्ठ्याय च पेन्याय च नमः सिकट्याय च प्रह्वाह्याय च त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सं च मे मयश्च मे प्रियं च मेऽनुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रं च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणं च मे यन्ता च मे दर्ता च मे सेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वं च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रं च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे तीरं च मे लयश्च मृदं च मे मृदं च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे नमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुगम च मे शयनं च मे सुसा च मे सुदिनं च मे। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ ॐ ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ
साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शांति शांति असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ शांति शांति शांति।
आदि पूज्य देव गजानना आदि पूज्य देव गजानना आदि पूज्य देव गजानना आदि पूज्य गौरी वरदनया शुभनना गौरी वरदनया शुभनना आदि पूज्य देव गजानना आदि पूज्य देव विघ्न विनाशक सिद्धि विनायक विघ्न विनाशक सिद्धि विनायक विघ्न विनाशक सिद्धि विनायक विघ्न विनाशक सिद्धि जय जगवंदना तव शरणं जय जगवंदना तव शरणं जय जगवंदना तव शरणं जय जगवंदना तव आदि पूज्य देव गजानना आदि पूज्य देव गजानना गौरी वरदनया शुभनना गौरी वरदनया शुभनना आदि पूज्य दिव गजानना आदि पूज्य दिव विघ्न विनाशक सिद्धि विनायक विघ्न विनाशक सिद्धि विनायक जय जगवंदन तव शरणं जय जगवंदन तव शरणं जय जगवंदन तव शरणं जय जगवंदन तव शरणं आदि पूज्य देव गजानना
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
पाहि प्रभो शरणं देवा
पाहि प्रभो शरणं देवा
पाहि प्रभो शरणं देवा
पाहि प्रभो शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
सुंदर रूपा श्री साई 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 देवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
पाहि प्रभु शरणं देवा
पाहि प्रभो शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
सुंदर रूपा श्री साई 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 देवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
शरणं शरणं सद्गुरुदेवा
गुरुदेवा शरणं देवा
सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन है
परम दयागर पावन हे जन्मग दुर्ग विनाशन हे जन्मग दुर्ग विनाशन हे जगदोदारण कारण हे जगदोदारण कारण हे साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे सत्य साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे जनार्दन हे जनार्दन हे जनार्दन हे जनार्दन हे साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे भव भज जलधि तारण हे भव भज जलधि तारण हे सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन हे परम दयागर साई हरे
सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन हे
परम दयागर पावन हे जन्मग दुर्ग विनाशक हे जन्मग दुर्ग विनाशक हे जगदोदारण कारण हे जगदोदारण कारण हे साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे जनार्दन हे
जनार्दन हे
जनार्दन हे
जनार्दन हे
साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे
साई कृष्ण जनार्दन हे
भव भय जलधि तारण हे
भय जलधि तारण हे
भव भय जलधि तारण हे
भय जलधि तारण हे
सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन हे परम दयागर पावन हे
जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती साई जगन्माता जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती साई जगन्माता साई जगन्माता साई जगन्माता साई जगन्माता मम भाई जगन्माता सत्य साई जगन्माता मम भाई जगन्माता सत्य साई जगन्माता मम भाई जगन्माता जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती साई जगन्माता साई जगन्माता मम भाई जगन्माता सत्य साई जगन्माता मम भाई जगन्माता जय दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती साई जगन्माता।
चित्त चोरा यशोदा के बाद नवनीत चोर गोपाल चित्त चोरा चोरा यशोदा के बाद नवनीत चोर Chora Yashoda ke baal, Navneet chor Gopal. Chora Yashoda ke baal, Navneet chor Gopal. Gopal, Balan Dara Gopal. Chora Yashoda ke baal, Navneet chor Gopal.
युग युग के अवतार भी हो, युग युग के अवतार तुम ही हो। मेरे राम मेरे श्याम शिरडी साई परती राम, मेरे राम मेरे श्याम शिरडी साई परती राम। जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो, जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो। मौला ईश्वर तेरे नाम, मौला ईश्वर तेरे नाम। सबको सन्मति दो भगवान, सबको सन्मति दो भगवान। अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम शिरडी साई पर परति राम अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम शिरडी साई परति राम जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो युग युग के अवतार तुम ही हो मेरे राम मेरे श्याम शिरडी साई परति राम जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो मौला ईश्वर तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति दो भगवान अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम शिरडी साई परति राम जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो जग के पालनहार तुम ही हो युग युग के अवतार तुम ही हो
साई जननी अम्बे भवानी मां जय जननी साई जननी अम्बे भवानी मां जय जननी साई जननी अम्बे भवानी मां जननी साई जननी अम्बे भवानी
ब्रह्मवाहिने त्रिशूलधारिणे अम्बे भवानी मां जय जय जननी साई जननी मते निवासिनी मां जय
Dim dim dimi dimi natana Shiva.
dim dim dimi dimi nadana Shiva.
Dim dim dimi dimi natana Shiva.
dim dim dimi dimi nadana Shiva.
Tandava kheli vilasa Shiva.
Tandava kheli vilasa Shiva.
Tandava kheli vilasa Shiva.
Tandava kheli vilasa Shiva.
Leela manusha vesha Shiva.
Leela manusha vesha Shiva.
Leela manusha vesha Shiva.
Leela manusha vesha Shiva.
Lingodbhava kara Sai Shiva.
Lingodbhava kara Sai Shiva.
Lingodbhava kara Sai Shiva.
Lingodbhava kara Sai Shiva.
Sai Shiva Hara Bala 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 Shiva.
Dim dim dimi dimi natana Shiva.
Dim dim dimi dimi nadana Shiva.
Tandava kheli vilasa Shiva.
Tandava kheli vilasa Shiva.
Leela manusha vesha Shiva.
Leela manusha vesha Shiva.
Lingodbhava kara Sai Shiva.
Lingodbhava kara Sai Shiva.
Sai Shiva Hara Bala 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 Shiva.
Dim dim dimi dimi natana Shiva.
मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय साईनाथ सतगुरु जय जय सत्य साईनाथ सतगुरु जय जय मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम दुस्तर भव सागर तरणम गुरु महाराज गुरु जय जय साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय सत्य साईनाथ सद्गुरु जय जय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ओम अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिवा ओम ओंकारं भव ओंकारं भव ओंकारं भव ओम नमो बाबा ओंकारं भव ओंकारं भव ओंकारं भव ओम नमो बाबा मानस भजने गुरु चरणं दुष्कर भवसा
नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण वेद पारायण नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण वेद पारायण शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा हे शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण वेद पारायण नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण वेद पारायण शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा साई शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण वेद पारायण
वनमाली वासुदेवा जगन्मोहन राधा रमना वनमाली वासुदेवा जगन्मोहन राधा रमना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना शशिवदना सरसिजनयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना शशिवदना सरसिजनयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना राधा रमना राधा रमना राधा रमना वनमाली वासुदेवा जगन्मोहन राधा रमना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना शशिवदना सरसिजनयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना शशिवदना सरसिजनयना जगन्मोहन राधा रमना राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना राधा रमना राधा रमना राधा रमना हरि राधा रमना राधा रमना वनमाली वासुदेवा जगन्मोहन राधा रमना
जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा जगदोधारिणी जगदोधारिणी माता दुर्गा जगदोधारिणी जगो जगो माँ, जगो जगो माँ, जगो जगो माँ जननी। जगो जगो माँ, जगो जगो माँ, जगो जगो माँ जननी। हे दुर्गा देवी रणचंडी देवी, हे शिव रमना जग माँ। हे दुर्गा देवी रणचंडी देवी, हे शिव रमना जगो माँ। हे शिव रमना जगो माँ, हे शिव रमना जगो माँ। जगो जगदो धारिणी माँ, जगो जगदो धारिणी माँ। जगदो धारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदो धारिणी माँ। जगो जगो माँ, जगो जगो माँ, जगो जगो माँ जननी। हे दुर्गा देवी रणचंडी देवी, हे शिव रमना जगो माँ। हे शिव रमना जगो माँ। जगो जगदो धारिणी माँ, जगो जगदो धारिणी माँ। जगदो धारिणी माता दुर्गा, जगदो धारिणी माँ।
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ,
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ,
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ,
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ।
गंगाधर हर साम सदा शिव,
गंगाधर हर साम सदा शिव,
गंगाधर हर साम सदा शिव,
गंगाधर हर साम सदा शिव।
साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ।
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ,
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ।
गंगाधर हर साम सदा शिव,
गंगाधर हर साम सदा शिव,
साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ,
साईनाथ साईनाथ सत्य साईनाथ।
विभूति सुंदर साईनाथ।
बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। Bolo Bolo Sab Bolo Om Namah Shivaya. जूत जदा में गंगाधारी जूत जदा में गंगाधारी त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजारे त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजारे डम 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 डमरू बजा डम 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 डमरू बजा कुंजुदा ओम नमः शिवाय कुंजुदा ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय जूत जड़ा में गंगाधारी त्रिशूलधारी डमरू बजारे डम 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 डमरू बजा कुंजुदा ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो बोलो सब बोलो शिवाय
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय। परमं पवित्रं भावाविमूढं परमं विचित्रं लीलाविभूतं परमार्थैश्चार्थमोक्षप्रदानं भावाविभूतिं लीनमाश्रयामि परमं पवित्रं भावाविभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीलाविभूतिं परमार्थैश्चार्थमोक्षप्रदानं भावाविभूतिं लीनमाश्रयामि परमं पवित्रं भावाविभूतिं परमं विचित्रं
Ram, today's Sai Message will be done by Gajananaa.
Sai Ram, everyone. Humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Lord Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome everyone for today's Bhajans. So today's Sai message, I'm going to attempt by telling you all a story. I'm not a good storyteller, but let me just try today. After the story, we will get to the quick message. But inside the story, there is already a lot of message. So this is how the story goes. So there was this village, a nation, where there was this disciple, there was a spiritual aspirant who was looking for a master, and he found a guru, and he went up to the guru and asked for a mantra so that he could practice. So the guru, after analyzing him very thoroughly, told that you need to serve under me for 12 years. So after serving for 12 years, and if I'm happy with you, only then I will give you a mantra for you to start your spiritual journey. So 12 years just to start a spiritual journey. So this disciple agreed. So he said, yes, Guru, yes, I will be with you for 12 years. And he did his service for the Guru with so much of devotion and dedication and determination for the Guru. So as time was approaching near to the 12th year, the Guru was not actually feeling well. He was actually about to pass. So he was very happy with the disciple. So he told the disciple in one of the last moments, quickly go and get me a palm leaf. So what I will do is that I will give you a mantra. I will write that a mantra in the palm leaf so that you can actually start your spiritual journey. So this disciple also actively, very happy, eager to get the mantra. He went out, searched for the palm leaf. By the time he got back, the Guru was no more. So the Guru passed. But what the Guru did was that he gathered some sands and he wrote the mantra on a bed of sand, and he left. And when the disciple came back, he saw the Guru was no more. There was a boy. He asked what happened. The Guru passed, and he was mourning and everything. And he asked, did the Guru actually give the mantra? Did he write anywhere? And the disciple said, yes, the Guru actually wrote it on the bed of what you call sand. But at the same time, there was this lady who actually walked up at that area, saw what the Guru has written, and she wrote it in her palm leaf that she brought, and she rolled it, and she kept it in the ear, one of the earrings. So she just kept it there. So she rolled it and she just kept it there, and she just walked off. And this disciple also told the other disciple that she was actually bringing some donkeys on the way. So he got to know that this is the person after looking for the lady, and he went up to the lady and asked, could you please give me the mantra that my Guru has written for me? Since you have written it earlier and you have pushed the sand away, it was all no more. I couldn't see the mantra anymore. So since you are having it, please could you give it to me? And he actually told what he went through those 12 years of devotion and determination to get the mantra. So this lady, I should say a little cunning, she said, since you served your Guru for 12 years, I think you need to serve another 12 years to get the mantra from me. See, the question is, I asked personally myself, would I do it? It's a question mark, it's 12 years and it's going to be 24 years. But this disciple, he was so determined, he was so into the spiritual knowledge, the Brahmanyana, that he agreed. He told, yes, I will do another 12 years and I will serve you. And after that, you can give me your, the mantra that my Guru has written for me. And so the days went by, he served this lady, he took care of the donkeys, and this lady gave him whatever food was there. And eventually, at one point, there was no more food available for this disciple. And he started searching for food. At that point, when he went out, he got to know that in the nation, the king was actually giving free food for all those who are in need at a certain place. So he got to know, and after looking for the food for the whole day with so much of hunger and thirst, and so he finally went to that place where the food was being catered for, given to the people. And he got to know at that point that there was actually no more food left there. The king has stopped giving this food because the king actually wanted a son, and that's why he actually gave food for all these villagers and people in the kingdom for many years. And what happened is that this story of the king trying to get a son was actually told by a rishi to that king, that if you serve the people, eventually Jnani will come and actually partake the food. And when the Jnani partakes the food, the bell will actually ring automatically at the castle, at the palace. So when this disciple went there and there was no more food, he was in so much of agony that there was no food, he found out that they actually brought all the vessels after cooking, the leftovers, to be washed at the nearby river, at the riverbank. So he quickly ran. He hurried to the riverbank, and he reached the riverbank, and he saw a few crumbs of hardened food inside those vessels. So the moment he actually took those food from the vessel and he actually chewed, the bell started ringing. So it took 24 years, probably 23 or some years, but still it's more than 12 years. So the king was so happy to know that on the last day, when at the verge of, he was about to give up, and the bell rang. So he quickly ordered the guards to actually find who was this person, and to bring this person to the palace. So of course, after much the guards actually went around, looked for the person and got him, and they brought him to the king. And the king was so happy. The king told him that, I would like to give half my kingdom to you. You can take it, because of your generosity of eating at our palace. Now I'm about to get a son. So when all these things were happening, the disciple was very calm, no more hunger. So he told, "O king, I am not here for all this wealth. The only wealth that I seek is my guru's mantra." See, that is how powerful a guru's mantra is for a disciple. And he hasn't got the mantra. He hasn't got the mantra. So he told all his story, whatever that happened, that he was actually with the guru and finally ended up with this lady, and this lady not giving the mantra to him, and having this particular, oli chudi, that palm leaf rolled up at the earrings. So the king said, "Okay, of course, I will help you. Let's do something. Since you have actually helped me, I need to help you." The disciple told, "But it should not be out of compulsion. You should not force the lady to give me. It should happen naturally." So it's a smart king. He is a smart king. Yet these ministers, they figured out a way to actually bring the donkey lady to the palace. The thing is that this donkey lady is actually an acrobat. So she performs a lot of roadside tricks, walking on the rope and everything. So the king, knowing this, told her, "Okay, why don't you perform some acrobat for us, for the queen?" The queen is very happy. So the lady from the street, the donkey lady, actually agreed. So she was walking on the rope, she was performing her trick, and at that point, the king actually told, "Hey, would you like to, do this stunt for me? I'm gonna throw these 2 diamond rings, what do you call, earrings, to you. You have to catch it and put it on you, and you got to throw the other earrings down." So not realizing what she was doing, she actually did it, because she's an acrobat. She did it perfectly. So as the palm leaf was dropping, the disciple saw this whole scenario. He ran quickly. He was so attentive. He got hold of that palm leaf and he opened it up, and he got the mantra from the guru after probably 23 or 24 years. That's still a long year. The moment he saw that, he got enlightened. So not, people get enlightened in many ways. King Janaka got enlightened while he was actually halfway getting up on the horse or getting down from the horse. So this is a beautiful story that was shared in Chinnakada, story number 13. So I was actually searching which story would be nice to share with you all. So today, it shows a disciple's love, devotion, determination, waiting for the Guru's mantra, even in the absence of the Guru, in the physical absence of a Guru. You see, for a mere person to do so much of sadhana and to reach a Guru stage, and for a disciple to look at that Guru in such a powerful way, so much of devotion. Uncles and aunties, brothers and sisters, we have the avatar as our Guru, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, who is the Parabrahman himself, who has taken a Naradehi Narayana. You know that song? Naradehi Narayana Baba. This is what it means. Nara means humans. Narayana means God. So the God has taken the human form and he is our guru, he's our master, he's our father, he's our mother, he's everything to us. And these two things which are very important. The first is the guru, the second is the mantra. These two things are very important in this story. The mantra that Swami is asking us to chant and practice in our daily life is actually Sai Ram, a simple Sai Ram. Whenever we do certain things, you know, it's so powerful yet so simple. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Then there was this question of Swami, if I'm chanting Sai Ram, then I will forget my work, Swami. I cannot do my work. Then for that also Swami gave an answer. Swami said, okay, the very work that you do, if you dedicate that to me, that will be already a spiritual practice. How does that happen? So today we're going to look at the 10 cardinal principles that Bhagwan has actually given to all humanity, and especially to devotees and disciples of our Swami, beloved Swami. So I would like to share this slide quickly with all of you, these 10 slides, so we all can actually remember and practice this in our daily lives. Okay, so let me share. Yep. So can you all see the slide?
Yes, yes, can.
Okay. So the 10 cardinal principles of our beloved Lord. So the first principle that Swami speaks about is love God and fear sin. This is what Swami says. But in the current world, what's happening is that a lot of propaganda has been given. Fear God, God-fearing person. Why would someone fear God when God is all loving? If you have done something wrong, then you have to fear everybody or whoever that you are afraid of. So Swami clearly puts it very nicely. Love God and fear sin. And God is in everyone, so we are supposed to love everyone. So this is the first cardinal principle. Next comes love and serve the motherland and do not hate or hurt the motherland of others. First, love your motherland. Second, don't hate others' motherland or criticize others' motherland. So we love Malaysia. Of course, many things are happening right now, that doesn't matter. But we love our country, because if not for this country, I tell you, where would we be? People are suffering in Afghanistan right now. At least in Malaysia, whatever upheaval is happening, we are still safe. We're able to go to work, we can come back, So this is the second cardinal principles: love and serve motherland and do not hate or hurt the motherland of others. Third, honor every religion, each a pathway to the one God. Honor every religion. We need to practice one religion, one path, one guru. At the same time, we don't have to criticize others for whatever path that they have chosen, for whatever path they have taken. This is the third cardinal principles. The fourth, love all men without distinction. Know that mankind is a single community. This is Vasudeva Kudumbakam. This is what Swami has been telling, Vasudeva Kudumbakam. So all of us are just one, wherever we are. We can be from Seremban, we can be from Penang, we can be from KL, we can be from Johor Bahru, or we can even be from the other part of the world, US, So we are all just children of God. Next, keep your home and its environment clean. It will ensure health and happiness for you and the society. In the cardinal principles, Swami talks about keeping our homes and environment clean. So everyone is taking part in the cleaning of the house. At this juncture, we need to practice this cleanliness. Suttam sugam tarum, tuimai nalam tarum. So it's so beautifully said. If not for cleanliness, a lot of diseases are going to come to us. Cleanliness from our heart, cleanliness from our mind, cleanliness in our words, cleanliness in our action, and last, cleanliness in our home. Swami talks about this cleanliness so beautifully that now if we don't practice cleanliness, definitely we're going to fall sick. If we don't bathe twice or 3 times How many times you're going out, that many times you're supposed to come back and bathe, wash your hand, wash your feet, keep yourself clean, use your hand rubs frequently, during the COVID time. It is so apt. Swami has given cardinal principles which will be everlasting. Next, practice charity, but do not encourage beggars by giving them money. Provide food and help them in whatever way possible. This is also so beautifully said. Whenever someone comes and asks money, I'll just quickly try to get some food for them. But instead, if they ask money, there are times I've given just the money. There are times I'll just tell, no, I'm not going to give you money. I'll buy for you the food. If you don't want the food, I'm not going to give you the money. And they just walk away. So which means then we know their intention, So Swami has clearly given us charity, practice charity, but know who needs charity and give it in the right manner to them. Next, never give a bribe or take a bribe. Beautiful, right? Never give a bribe or take a bribe. Whatever the circumstances, talk to Swami. Swami will be there. Swami is always here with us. He is always guiding us. Instead of talking to Swami, if we opt to bribe or take bribe, that karma we have to carry. The money, whichever way we are earning, that dharma, artha, kama, moksha. The dharma, the artha that comes through dharma is what will actually stay with us and will help us to progress spiritually. And the karma towards the moksha, the desire towards the moksha, is what will help us to finally attain liberation. So bribery, it is so simple. The cardinal principles are so simple. It can be practiced on our daily lives. Next, do not develop jealousy, hatred, or envy against anyone. If someone is winning in their life, we need to feel so happy for them. We need to learn how are they doing it, and we need to practice it ourselves. But instead of doing that, if we are feeling jealousy and we are feeling hatred towards that person and envy towards that person, we are actually damaging our own body, our own energy in our body. And that will produce a lot of unhappy hormones, cortisol hormone, that will give you more stress. Your BP is going to go sky high, and you're going to eventually have a lot of cholesterol issues and BP problem and have stroke and all these things. See why? All this jealousy, simple jealousy, hatred, and it has effect on your hormones in your body. So this is how we are killing ourselves, by feeling anger, by feeling all these unwanted emotions. Next, do not depend on others to serve your personal needs. Become your own servant before proceeding to serve others. It's like clean your own house before cleaning others' house. Clean your own room before cleaning others' room. Make your own bed before you make others' bed. And wash your own plate before you try to wash some other's plate in some other homes. This is what Swami says. Practice starts from here, from us. When we start practicing ourselves, then things will work out so well that we will be able to practice outside, and that Swami accepts. Okay. And next, this is a beautiful picture, right? Observe the laws of the state and become an exemplary citizen. Who else can we call an exemplary citizen other than Professor APJ Abdul Kalam? Such a smile, you see? And Swami adores him a lot. And I'm a fan of, I'm a fan of Professor APJ Abdul Kalam. I read a lot of his books. I have one of his books here. It's beautiful. A lot of messages, how he has grown up and things like that, and how he practiced as a citizen, what were the laws and regulations and everything, and he slowly climbed the ladder of his career, and he liked flights so much, and he became a physicist and finally a president of the country. I think he is the role model. After Swami, definitely it's Professor APJ Abdul Kalam, right? Brothers and sisters, last but not least, Swami is telling us, I have given you message 1,000 times. Do not delay. All right. So with that, Jai Sai Ram, that's the message for this week.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Next will be announcement.
Sairam sister, no announcement for this week. Education Wing is doing a wonderful job by giving their online education, and Narayana Seva is happening as usual. So that's the update for what do you call announcements. Yamuna, you are there?
Yes, Anne.
Okay, so I think we are done for the day, Yamuna.
Oh, okay. So, um,
I
can
guess
we
now
on?
it's actually the picture time, right?
Yeah. Can we
Okay.
on the video? Take a snap. Just a snap.
It's so lovely to see everybody here. Thank you so much for participating.
All right. Let's take 1, 2. Oh, still. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, smile. All right, done. Thank you, everyone. Sairam.
Sairam, everyone. Have a wonderful day. We had excellent bhajan today.
Sairam. See you next week.